How to network. So I guess the first question just to ask is, does anyone think that there's such a thing as job security anymore? Any show of hands who puts their hand up and say that there's job security? Maybe. Not even government anymore, so which was the old fortitude. My wife's a primary school teacher, and yeah, I don't know, I reckon probably she'd potentially be okay, but I think most government jobs would be pretty tough. So we joke in a serious way. The difference between contract and permanent employment from a job security perspective is one maybe gives you 2 weeks notice, the other gives you 4.
Yep, that's right.
Yep. Absolutely, you need to have that mindset, and that's the first part we're talking about in terms of being accountable for your career. So, one of the things in strategies we look at, if you're not working at the moment, or even if you are, have a look at who your top 20 contacts. Top 30, top 10, don't care. Make sure you've got identified who they are, who is influential, who are the people that you think have got a good tribe that you can network with, so that if you need to pick the phone up, it's not a call out of the blue going, hey mate, or an email out of the blue, which you get a lot, can I catch up and have a coffee? It looks like I've been made redundant, or I'm looking for a job. It won't do you any favours, versus being a lot more proactive and building and fostering your network. So have a think about that. Set aside time every month to invest in, obviously, catch up with sport, do the Friday afternoon drinks. I know of a mate that catches up once a month, every Friday, first Friday of the month, with some of his old alumni or old work colleagues. Really easy to do, just has a couple of quick beers after work, it's done. And right through to jumping into, footy season's about to start. Very easy to get involved in, various footy tipping competitions, etc., with some of your old work colleagues, etc. too. Gets your name out in front, bit of a banter, hey, I'm beating you, blah, 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 happy days. All right. Then the final point I just want to make there too is, I know we're all on IT, but a phone call is 10 times better than an email. I strongly recommend that you pick up the phone and make that call. Leave a great voicemail if you have to. Do it a couple of times before you then just ping an email out of the blue, because that's what everyone does. Next step, remember, and this is probably the other big one too, is particularly for us, is be that boomerang. Volunteer, help, get involved in your community. Again, that's something that'll help differentiate you from some of the other people in the market as well. Not a lot of people get out with some of the tech startups, out to some of the unis, help some of the younger generation get a bit of a leg up and get a bit of a start. The other thing, of course, is which is amazing, people don't think that they're being interviewed all the time. So every single time you're going to a networking event or whatever the case may be, remember that it's probably going to be a minute or two that you might have to do an elevator pitch. It's, even separate to you actually going to a formal interview, which is a whole separate ball game altogether. You never know, that contact who knows someone who you just met, he had a 5-minute conversation, went, hey, I like that person, they seem pretty good, I'll refer them on to so-and-so because I know they might have something that person that they could do that job. Have a think about it. Happens all the time.